Howdy, folks. Welcome to this week's Ag Report. So this week, I thought I would talk about agritainment or agritourism. You may be going, well, that's kind of a mouthful, kind of like Mary Poppins' supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But I thought I would share about that. As you probably have figured out through the previous shows and stuff, it is very important to me to encourage everyone to try and shop locally, to shop with their farmers and ranchers in their local area. They need your support. They're working hard to provide for their family and for you, and they would greatly appreciate that. Now, sometimes they have to think outside the box, okay? Just like speaking for ourselves, several years ago, back in the early 2000s, we had a bad corn crop because of the weather that year, and we needed to figure out some kind of way to keep going. And so my wife came up with the idea of a corn maze. So we took about 10 acres that year, and we cut a design in it. It had one way in and one way going out. And the unique thing that she kind of did is she took my old clothes and made scarecrows with farm facts on them. And it had a two-part answer. It was a two choice answer. It was the right answer and a wrong answer. Well, how did you know if you got the wrong answer? You would go that direction that the arrow pointed you, but it was a dead end. And so you got the wrong answer. So if you got the right answer, it would lead you on down through the maze. But that was our way of doing an agritainment deal. We had pumpkins, we would have animals, we would have vintage farm equipment, modern farm equipment. We would bring out schools and talk about and educate about how we raise things and stuff in kind of a fun setting. So I was down at A&M just a couple weeks ago and ran into two Hill County producers' sons that I know that were in the agronomy department there, and they have a corn maze down there at Texas A&M. And so they were doing much of the same thing. They had some equipment there. They had folks coming out. It was really just a cool thing. And so I got to thinking, well, it's the fall of the year. Let's talk about agritainment. There's lots of stuff in this area. Those of you that might have a little age on you like me, there was a show called On a Tank of Gas. So on a tank of gas, you can get to a lot of these places. Down in Hill County, there is a farmer there that for the last several years, he has been doing a light show down his farm driveway. He has a little broadcaster where you tune in your radio station in your pickup, and you can watch the light display dance to the music coming through your pickup speakers there. You go out to, I think there's maybe a Christmas tree place out towards Alvarado. Go over towards Canton. There's a Yesternland farm over there. There are a lot of different places that you can go locally, and you can support some producers that are kind of thinking outside of the box. They're trying to offer something fun for you, but they're also trying to do a little education about the farm, but they're trying to also generate some income for their farm family. The last couple of years, the farm economy has not been good with the inflation, running away the way it is, and interest rates doubling, tripling. That really does put a constriction on farm income. And then you salt in there the epic drought that we had this year in 2022. So all of those things combined, you may see a few more of these popping up around. So anyways, I'd encourage you kind of get on Google there and kind of search around some of the farms and different things like that. See what you can kind of find up. There's probably a whole lot more than just come to mind that I've seen, but it is a really neat thing. It's been going on for years. Agritainment and agritourism. Leave it to the farmers to from the mother of invention to invent new big words and new ways, fun ways to bring people out to the farm and share what they do. They're always proud to share how and what they do on their places. Y'all take care now.